Hello and welcome to BeamNG Drive. I'm davidinark, and today we're taking a look at a mod called BeamNG's train wheels. That's right, you've got train wheels on certain vehicles. I don't know why it won't let me change gears. That's so funny. There we go. Oh, that is so cool, but it replaces the wheels for most vehicles in the game with train wheels. So now any vehicle that you can manage to get onto the tracks, you can actually take it for a ride on the train tracks. I will tell you, it is a pain in the tuchus. Oh, we have run off the rails. And I'll show you why it's such a pain, and that is when something like this happens. Usually you can just hit the insert key and keep holding insert until you're pretty much back on track, as it were, which I am. However, you'll notice that the wheels get stuck inside the track. So you essentially have to use the node grabber and rip the car to shreds while you try to get it placed back onto the tracks. Kind of like this. Oops. Well, sorry. I might have my strength a little too high, but that's okay. We'll get there. Get up. Come on. Get on the tracks. Oh, you're killing me here. Come on. Just gently. There we go. All right. You're on. The front is not, though, so we got to put the front back on. Are you on? Oh, okay. Gently. There we go. All right. Well, that's not too bad, actually. Oh. Might help to put down some gas. There we go. So again, okay, so the problem, just like with trains, is that you end up veering off course if you take curves too quickly. And that's not really a fault of this particular mod. It is a flaw, for lack of a better description, in the way the game oops, I'm sorry, didn't mean to rip off my tail light there. It's a flaw in the way the game handles train track curves, which, to be honest, is not really part of the game anyway. I mean, this is the train tracks themselves are already a mod. So I gotta turn. Gotta stay. Oh, don't go too fast. Don't go too fast around the curves. Oops. I wasn't paying attention. Come on, get back on the... This is the frustrating part about driving a train, or in this case a car, on the tracks, because it doesn't want to stay on the tracks. Dude, you're killing me with this. That's not quite right. There we go. And we pick this up. Move this over. No. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? You're killing me, Smalls. Oh. There. Are you on? All right. Everybody good? Good gravy. Now my suspension is a little whacked out, so that's probably not helping things. My front wheels are definitely going to fall off the tracks here any minute. But check that out. That is just so cool to have BeamNG where certain vehicles are allowed on the railroad tracks. The fact that BeamNG came up with this concept is awesome. That is so cool. And essentially it's the big trucks, and by big trucks really I mean any trucks, can't really get on the tracks because their offsets are so different. Oh, we're losing it. We hit bumps in the track. That's a poor track design right there is what that is. All right, so the other thing is, like, if you hit the home key, again, I'm reset, but my wheels are stuck. So I want to see what happens here. Let's change vehicles. Let's try the Burnside is an available vehicle, so we'll try the Supermatic here. Replace. And basically the way this works is, so you see that, of course, it's got regular tires. So you go into the vehicle config, and once you're in there, under the frame, then you find the front and rear suspension, and you expand the front suspension and the front wheels, and scroll through until you find the BeamNG train tracks. There you go. BeamNG front train wheels. And then you do the same thing for the back. So we'll come down here and find the BeamNG train wheels. And I apologize if, oops, I didn't mean for limo. Sorry, I did not mean for limo. That's hilarious. Sorry, so I meant the regular one. that was great. Yeah, I'm going to put limo wheels on a non-limo car. All right, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do is let me grab a node and let me reduce the force so that maybe I won't rip everything to shreds. Come on. I'll rip my aspirations to shreds. Music reference. Another cog in the machine. Oh. Don't mind me. Just trying to put a burn sight on the railroad tracks because... Oh, there we go. Because we can. I love all the sparks. All the sparking that comes out of that. But how cool is that? That is just awesome. No grip. Oh, that is great. Yeah, we're going to take this corner up here and go flying off. I know we are, but that is... so cool. There are a slew of maps that have train tracks on them, and so they are actually listed in the mod itself, or I should say in the mod's description on the BeamNG website. So I'll have a link to this mod down below, and you can then go grab a map that has tracks and try it out for yourself. I just think this is so cool. Now, according to the pictures and the author, you can also do things like hook up a bunch of the caravan trailers together and have your own, make your own train, all that kind of good stuff. Now, there's just no shifting. Oh, there goes my game acting weird. All right. Let's do this. I'm shifting. Off the tracks we go. Oh, wow, the Burnside does a way better job of staying on the tracks. Holy cow, that is great. I'm losing speed though, I don't know why that is. Oh my gosh, we are hurling down the tracks at 66, 68. Oh, this curve is not going to go well, folks. Oh yeah, we lost it. However, it's funny that the Burnside is still trying very hard. Ah, bummer. Oh my gosh. I have to say that is that was very surprising that worked at all. I cannot believe we were able to go that fast. The Burnside definitely does a good job of hanging on to the tracks, that's for sure. All right, let's just see if we can get Junior reset here. Come on. Gently. There we go. All right. Oops. Might help put it in gear. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I have no idea how many gears this has. 3? Let's slow down a little bit. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Holy cow. Oh, here we go. Into the tunnel. Will this work? Will we hit the sides? Will we destroy our car? Oh, it works great. Or as great as this does. Oh, we can turn on the lights. Sure, it's no train whistle, but you know. I feel like a kid. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. Oh, there we go. Hey, we're coming back to where we started originally. Oh, look at the sparks a flying. Oh, look at that. Oh, sorry. Wrong key. Oh, okay, this should 60 miles an hour around the curve. But look at that. So it can actually take some of these curves very well. I have to say, the Burnside can handle the railroad tracks very, very well. The only place we ran into trouble was when I was going 70 and, you know, aiming for that one corner. But outside of that, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. What a cool mod. Oh, I'm digging this mod. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't wait to fire up some other maps that have train tracks and try running these vehicles on those maps. I have to say, these behave way more stably than any... Stably? That's probably not a right word. They're much more stable than any train I've ever tried running on BeamNG tracks. I mean, really, this is very stable. Okay, here we go. Let's gently kind of take the curve here. All right, that wasn't bad. I think this is the one right up here that I took a little too fast. All right, we'll just ease into this corner here. There we go. Can we make it all the way around without losing, without running off the tracks at all? I think so. I think we're good. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Yeah, look at that. We got it. Wonder if you could pick like a steady speed and just always run at that speed. Oh, that gives me an idea. We can actually do that, I believe. Let me get around here back to where we started. And I'm going to throw in the cruise control mod, or not mod, but the cruise control app that we can put on here. And I'm just going to set the cruise control for a certain speed. And then we will, oh, gently. Oh, yeah. That is so cool. Okay, so if we go in here to the UI, and we're going to add the cruise control. And I'm going to move this. For now, I'll tell you what, let's just put it over here just because. Ooh, my game is acting laggy, huh? Okay, here we go. So here's my cruise control. I'm going to crank this up to 40. All right, so we are set at 40. Actually, you know what? It's kind of in the way. Let's move that over here. There we go. So, oh, if my game, as long as my game doesn't crash, let's see if we can make it around all the way at 40, and then we will try it again at 50. Okay, so let's see here. I mean, we're coming in pretty hot into these corners. I'm not sure it's going to be able to take it at 40 miles an hour. Ooh, it's trying to buck. Ooh, that's such a sharp turn. The vehicle's leaning, but nope. It absolutely has no problem handling that particular curve at 40 miles an hour. Now, there's a couple of these turns up here that they are a little sharper, so it's going to be interesting to see how well, or not, the Burnside takes these curves up here. So there's one coming up here. So I think, let's see, what happens if we come down here? All right, so this curve is coming up. There it is. Oh, wait. We already took a curve. We took a curve I didn't even realize. Look at that. Wow, that's how smooth this car is rolling. Oh, it is just handling these curves, as Mr. Septiceye would say, like a boss. Oh, yeah, no problem. So 40 is definitely not an issue for the Burnside cruising around the dead zone map tracks. We'll get back to the beginning, and as we pass through the beginning stage, I say we crank it up. And we're not going to do, small increments. We're going to do, oh, that's a weird transition there, but not a problem. So I'm just going to bump this straight up to 50. We're not even going to mess around. There we go. Let's try 50 miles an hour. Let's see if the Burnside can handle. Oh, I can't shift. All right. So far, 50 miles an hour is not a problem. Now, we got some... Oh, look at that. Nope, he just leans right into it. Oh, that is so cool. All right, we got another one coming up here. Let's see how this goes. Flip around to the front. Oh, look at that lean. Look at it lean into the corner. But there is no problem at all for the Burnside. It is able to take the first couple of turns at 50 miles an hour with very little problem. The question is, though, can it take the sharp turns that when we head off into the snowy area? Because these curves are much sharper. Look at that. Let's see. It's leaning, but it makes it through. How about this one? This is pretty sharp. Oh, it takes it. Oh, man, it's got a little tossing going on back there, but it is able to handle these curves like a pro, no problem at all. Now, I'm pretty sure 60 miles an hour, we are going to get thrown off of the curve. I don't really want to do that right away. I know I said we were going to make big jumps, but I just... all right, so we're going to do 55. All right. I'm afraid I'm going to burn my engine out before I have a chance to see how this works. Oops, why does it say 54? There we go, 55. Woo, I think we're pushing the limits of the ability for the car to hang on to the curves. Look at this. Oh, I don't know, it's doing pretty good. Oh my gosh, man. I just have a bad feeling, man. When we get to these sharp curves up here, this is not going to be good. Oh, did you see that? Caught some air. Oh, yeah. When we hit these curves up here, we're definitely going over. No doubt about it. I mean, heck, we already had air between the wheels and the tracks on that curve. And this next set of curves coming up here is definitely going to lead to some major leaning. So let's see. Well, it's holding that one pretty good, but that's not the one I'm worried about. It's this one. Oh yeah, you see that? And the next one. No, it's taking it. It is absolutely taking it. I would not have guessed that at all. I really thought 55 was going to throw us over the edge. So, okay. Well, in that case, if I can do 60, I'm afraid 60 is going to mess up with the RPMs. That's my... If it would shift. See, it's not shifting. I can't get the car to shift. Oh, there we go. All right. I didn't think I could get it to shift, but I did. So now we'll see what happens here. 60 miles an hour. The first couple of curves, they're nice and easy. No problem there. We've already seen air between the wheels and the tracks on the 55s. Oh, there we go. Ouch. And 60 miles an hour off the tracks. Still though, man, to be able to whip around these tracks at 55 miles an hour, that is pretty freaking Awesome. Oh, this mod is phenomenal. Great job, man. All right. So, wow. The link for the mod will be down in the description below. Definitely want to check that out. You got any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories? Feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I want to give a special thanks to my Patreon supporters, War Heroes Gaming and Gamer Gall. Thank you guys so much. If you would like to donate a little to the cause, by all means feel free to do that. Head to patreon.com/davidinark. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time in BeamNG Drive.